England just announced their 2026 World Cup squad, and I need you to sit down for this. Actually, Harry Maguire is already sitting down because he's not in it. Phil Foden, gone. Cole Palmer, gone. Trent Alexander-Arnold, gone. 3 of England's most creative players, all watching from home, on the sofa, in their pajamas. Is Tuchel a genius? Or has he just done the most English thing possible and destroyed England before the tournament even starts? Every 4 years, England fans say this time is different. And this year, Tuchel made sure it looks different by leaving out half the team. Let us start with the numbers, because the numbers are genuinely shocking. Phil Foden, 2023 PFA, Player of the Year, 27 goals and assists last season at City. Gone. Cole Palmer scored in the Euro 2024 final. 33 goal contributions at Chelsea this season. Gone. Trent Alexander-Arnold, arguably the most creative right back on the planet. Gone. Harry Maguire. So gone, he posted on social media saying he was shocked and gutted, which is very on brand for Harry Maguire. Now let us be logical. Foden had a difficult season at City after Guardiola left. Palmer was in and out with injury. Trent barely played for England since last summer. On paper, Tuchel has a case. A strong case, actually. But this is England. Logic has never been part of the conversation. And the internet did not care about logic. Who is actually in the squad? So, who did make the squad? Let us go player by player with the actual stats. Because this is not just a roast. This is a deep analysis. Harry Kane, captain, going to his 3rd World Cup. 36 goals in 35 appearances for Bayern Munich this season. The most clinical striker in world football right now, but still haunted by that penalty miss against France in 2022. Jude Bellingham, Real Madrid, 24 goals and 14 assists this season. The man England fans are putting all their hopes and dreams and probably their mortgage on. And, honestly, maybe rightly so. Bukayo Saka, Arsenal, 19 goals and 17 assists in all competitions. Consistent, clinical, dangerous, the only England player you could put in any top 10 squad in the world right now without a debate. Declan Rice, Arsenal, 8 goals from midfield, 94% pass accuracy. 4.7 ball recoveries per game. The engine, the lungs, the reason England have a midfield at all. Then there is Marcus Rashford, who just had a genuine renaissance at Barcelona. 11 goals in 14 games after his move. A man who looked finished 6 months ago suddenly looking world class again. Ivan Toney called up after being frozen out for years. The man is literally back from the dead. 18 goals in the championship this season. Tuchel clearly wants a different option up front. Ollie Watkins, the man who scored that famous Euro semi-final winner off the bench against Netherlands. 22 goals for Aston Villa. Knows exactly what it means to deliver in a big moment. Eberechi, Crystal Palace, 16 goals and 9 assists. The most naturally gifted player in this squad that nobody talks about enough. If he plays, he will be the one who surprises people. And yes, no Foden, no Palmer, no Trent. But, on paper, this is still a squad that can go deep. Is Tuchel right or wrong? Now here is where it gets interesting. Tuchel said he wanted balance. He said he did not want 5 number 10s playing out of position. He wanted a team that works together, not a collection of stars who all want the ball in the same position. And statistically, he has a point. At the Euros last summer, England were the most possession-based team in the tournament. And they still nearly lost to Slovakia in the round of 16 because having the ball does not mean creating chances. With Rice and a disciplined midfield behind Bellingham, England actually press better, defend better, and transition faster. That is smart management. But here is the other side. Cole Palmer scored in the Euro 2024 final. Phil Foden has won 6 Premier League titles. These are not average players you bench because of tactics. These are match winners, the kind of players who win tournaments on their own in one magical moment. And Tuchel just left them on the sofa watching on TV, in their pajamas, eating crisps. The question is not whether Tuchel is logical. The question is, in a knockout tournament, do you want logic or do you want magic? England have had logic before. They went out on penalties. Maybe it is time to try something different. The penalty elephant in the room. And, of course, we cannot talk about England at a World Cup without addressing the elephant in the room. The ritual, the tradition, the thing England does better than anyone else in the world. Losing on penalties. Since 1990, England have been knocked out on penalties 5 times in major tournaments. That is not bad luck. That is a system. That is a philosophy. That is a religion. They lost to Germany in 1990, Germany in 1996, Argentina in 1998, Portugal in 2004 and 2006, Italy in 2012, and Switzerland last year. Switzerland, a country famous for watches and neutrality, just ended England's dreams. They would still lose, though. But wait, here is the thing. Tuchel has been working specifically on penalties in training. There are reports from the England camp that they have done more penalty sessions than any previous manager. Kane wants revenge after that 2020 to miss. Bellingham looks like he was born to score in big moments. He already scored in a Champions League final for Real Madrid. And statistically, Southgate's England actually had the best penalty record in Europe between 2018 and 2022. They just saved all the bad ones for the big moments. Maybe, just maybe 2026 is the year England finally breaks the curse. Or maybe they lose 4-3 on penalties to Panama in the round of 16. Both are equally possible. So the real question, can this squad actually win the 2026 World Cup? Let us look at the group first. England are in a group with Tunisia, Panama, and Serbia. On paper, 3 games, 3 wins, top of the group. No drama. Comfortable. Round of 16, probably facing a second-place team from another group. Could be USMNT on home soil in front of 80,000. Americans who have suddenly discovered football. That will be loud. Quarterfinals, where England always die. If they get there, they will face either France, Brazil, or Germany. The 3 countries that live rent-free in every England fan's head. Kane is the best striker in this tournament. Bellingham is one of the top 5 players in the world right now. Saka is in the form of his life. Rice controls midfield like nobody in England has done in decades. The squad is deep. The manager is German, which statistically means he probably knows what he is doing. But this is England, and England have had the best squad in a generation at least. 3 times every decade. In 2006, they had Rooney, Gerrard, Lampard, Terry, Beckham out in the quarters. In 2018, they had their most exciting young squad in years. Quarters again. In 2021, Euro final. Lost on penalties to Italy. In their own stadium. The talent has never been the problem. The pressure has never been the problem. The belief has never been the problem. England's only problem is being England, and no amount of tactical preparation fixes that. But football's coming home though, right? Look, at the end of all of this, the logic, the debate, the Foden situation, the Palmer situation. The penalty drama, the history, The heartbreak, England fans are still going to show up. They are going to fill those American stadiums in their white shirts. They are going to sing Three Lions at 3 a.m. in New York and Los Angeles and Miami. They are going to believe with everything they have, because that is what England fans do. That is what they have always done. And that, right there, is why everyone loves and laughs at England at the same time. Not because they are bad, but because they care so much. In a world where most teams approach tournaments with quiet calculation, England approach every tournament like it is already won. Kane wants this more than anything on earth. He knows his time is running out. Bellingham was born for this stage. Saka has the composure of a player twice his age. And somewhere in England right now, a dad is telling his kid, "This is our year. This squad is different. Football is coming home." And the kid, bless him, believes every single word.